Misha leaked clip Meg forced blonde woman hug her back for a photo op after Smartworks leaders rejected her. Recently, a clip has been unearthed showing Meghan's awkward moment at the launch of her new fashion collection with Smartworks charity. This video was from the launch of Meg's capsule collection to benefit Smartworks in September 2019. I seem to recall that this was a collaboration with her fashion designer friend Misha Nonoo. This was at the launch of her Smart Set, the name ripped off from a Canadian retailer called Smart Set, which sells women's clothing. Capsule wardrobe that she put together. There were key pieces of a wardrobe she had donated for the women who are clients of Smartworks, the non-profit that gives outfits and counseling to women entering the workforce. Basically, it was a vanity project for her. This was the launch party where she came and gave a speech and then relatively quickly left stating that she had to go feed Archie as she was breastfeeding. As usual, she did the bare minimum, the part where she gets all the attention and then left prematurely, ignoring everyone who had gathered to see her. A few key photo ops, then she was gone. Watching the video, a woman wearing glasses who is said to be one of the leaders of Smartworks rejected Meghan's hug. Meghan reached up to hug the woman, but the woman didn't respond. She stood still. This looks to be a very close bond hug and not a formal hug. She squeezed the lady's body into hers and practically face-planted hers into her hair. That poor woman, her body language shows that she was not enjoying the hug. Look at how her arms stay by her sides with no attempt to hug Meghan back. Does Meghan react like a normal person and pull back when she realizes the hug's not being returned and therefore not welcomed? Nope, she isn't going to let that stop her photo opportunity. According to the witness, Meghan asked her paparazzi to delete the photos of the awkward moment. Then, Meghan was hugging other blonde woman and forced the woman to hug her back. They did a second take for the photographers. However, this rare video was captured by an employee of the charity, and unfortunately for Meghan, it went viral on Twitter. For a feminist, she clearly hasn't mastered the concept of body autonomy. Just because you're a hugger, it doesn't give you permission to touch, let alone hug other people without their permission. She said that because she was copying a famous American woman, Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is a hugger and says so herself and is really genuine and warm. So Meghan tried to copycat her and called herself a hugger so that she could prove to the royal family how much of a modern American woman she is. I thought of Mrs. Obama as soon as it came out that she herself called herself a hugger. This is not her genuine nature. She picks fights with her own father and is never seen around her kids. She finds famous role models and takes on their persona to rub the noses of the royal family into the fact that she's an American and irreverent about their rules and etiquette. When Meghan got married and moved to the UK, she was full of herself, and she was deluded enough to think that she encompasses the characteristics of Michelle Obama, Beyoncé and Oprah, and that she's a symbol of strong, successful women of colour. And that her job was to teach the Queen and her royal family what successful women were like. She actually looked down upon the Queen and Kate and Camilla for not being Hollywood-approved trendy and for not behaving like those American celebrities. She gave herself massive kudos for being from Hollywood, though from what I read, she was living and working in Canada, not really in California.